What's up, Facebook? It's your girl Cotton. This is your Word on Wheels Sunday edition. While I'm riding to church, you know the Sunday edition come with an extra bonus. Old school Baptist hymn. You know that leaning, oh leaning, safe and secure from all alone. Leaning, oh I'm leaning on the everlasting arm. Okay, now we finna do the announcements. Saints, I'm happy to say that Sister Cotton has finally shook that final demon off, the twerking demon. She had to twerk it off of her one more time. She had to shake that demon off of her, boy. She shook it off and she stomped it on the floor. No, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to all this craziness. You know, hey, if I didn't have a camera, I would be about to this podcast about to go south, literally. Okay, I'm back. I don't be doing nothing but, you know, sharing what God dropped into my spirit while I'm driving. Sometimes it be for you, sometimes it be for me, you know. And my job is to just give some encouragement. Sometimes I'll have my challenges, and when I overcome them, I like to share what God shared with me to help me push through that. And you know, one of my biggest challenges was being able to let people go. And I ain't talking about like just relationship wise and stuff like that. You know, sometimes we can grow up with people all our lives. You know, they become like family. There's a sense of familiarity. You know, you feel comfortable with them. They know everything about you. You ain't got to explain none of them. All you got to do is one little look, and it mean the whole sentence. They already know what you're saying. You know, somebody walk in the spot, and they looking a fool. All you got to do is, and you know, like that, tight like that, like a brother, like a sister. But sometimes they can be your downfall. Because sometimes we develop what is called Stockholm Syndrome. That means, I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to give you the definition of Stockholm Syndrome. A kidnapper kidnaps a kid, keep them in the basement for 10 years. After them 10 years, the people come to set them free, and they don't want to leave. Because now they have fallen in love with their captor, because their captor was the only person that was there for them. The captor fed them. The captor was there to hear their cries. The captor was the only face they knew. But it's a warped type of love. Because yes, the captor was there every time you cried. It's because they were the reason for you crying. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go and let them attachments go. Get rid of the familiarity of people. Family can make you feel that way too. Sometimes you feel a sense of, you know, honor. You don't want to break loose from certain people because you've been knowing them for so long, and you don't want no beef, you don't want no smoke, you don't want to rock the boat. But if you don't come out of that shell, if you don't come out of that comfortable box you in, God will never be able to help you stretch as far as you're supposed to go for Him. If you're limited to circling back around and hanging with the people who not at the same pace with you. If God set you on a path, and if He told you to go this way, stop hanging back to see why the one that you know you're so familiar with not keeping up with your pace. You can't worry about that. Can't worry about that. That's like you going on a walk and you're supposed to be at a destination at a certain time. You got to walk the course. But during the course, every so often, there's some dogs behind fences barking at you. Now, how you gonna look if you stop and to bark at all them dogs that bark at you that's behind the fence that can't even harm you? You won't get to your appointed destination in time because you done stopped to mess with these dogs that can't even get to you. And you know, sometimes God will go and let one of them dogs out that fence to put some pep in your step so you can go and run on toward your goal, if you know what I'm saying. If you wonder why some of your struggles and your trials and your tribulations come from, that's because you done stopped to bark at these dogs, and God needs you to keep going. You have a destination. You have a purpose. You have something you need to do. You can't worry about them dogs that's barking at you. God has already protected you. He put them behind fences. But if you keep messing around, He gonna let that latch come loose, and that dog gonna be hot on your heels and put some fire up under your feet. I know what I'm talking about because I've been there. You also can't get discouraged when God drops a word in your spirit to share with your family and they don't receive it. And that's for everybody who has ever went through that. You know, they didn't put that in the Bible for no reason, about a prophet not being honored in his own hometown. You know, one of the problems that I encountered is because I'm a comedian and I'm so goofy and I make people laugh all the time. When it's time to get serious, when God does have something for me to share with somebody, then they be like, oh, girl gone, you know, whatever. All that stuff right there. And I have to learn how to let my yay be a yay, my nay be a nay. My go be a go, my stay be a stay. And when it's time to do what I need to do, then I need to go and do it. And you know, God chastises me on a regular because, you know, He's building a beast for the kingdom. And if something troubles Him about me, then He let me know. I always tell people, you don't tell me not to do something. You wait till God tells me. Because I talk to Him all the time. When God ain't pleased with something, He finds a way to let me know. Well, God wasn't pleased with the twerk. Okay? Even though it was fun and, you know, and I really wasn't trying to twerk. I promise. I didn't know I ain't know going to start going in circles like that. I forgot I wasn't at home. But anyway, I can't do that because I'm trying to pull a certain type of people in for the kingdom, a peculiar people, and I can't be confusing them. Now they dizzy. Yo, this has been your Word on Wheels. I don't run nothing past y'all that ain't been ran across me. I get pressed down first before I pull the iron out. I hope this really helps somebody. It helped me. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. I love y'all. Bye.